Let's cut to the chase. If you want to operate like a CEO, you've got to learn like a CEO. We're talking about high-level learning, not just absorbing information, but mastering how to think critically, make decisions faster, and stay ahead of the game. If you think CEOs are just sitting around skimming articles and attending the occasional conference, you're wrong. The top executives of the world, they treat learning as a strategic advantage. Today, I'm going to show you how CEOs learn and how you can apply the same methods to your own life, whether you're running a company, managing a team, or trying to level up your career. They learn by doing, fast decision-making. First things first, CEOs don't just sit in a classroom or read for hours. They learn by doing. Every day they're making decisions, analyzing outcomes, and adjusting on the fly. The key here isn't just in taking action, but in making decisions quickly and learning from the results. If you're spending all your time overanalyzing, waiting for the perfect moment to act, you're missing the point. CEOs know that decisive action, even if imperfect, teaches you far more than endless planning ever will. Every mistake is a lesson, and every success is a stepping stone to more informed decisions. Stop waiting, start doing, and let the lessons come as you go. They leverage their networks. Here's a secret: CEOs don't know everything, but they know how to find the answers. Fast. They leverage their networks like their life depends on it. Whether it's through mentors, advisors, colleagues, or industry experts, they understand the value of collective intelligence. Here's how you can do the same. Cultivate a circle of people who are smarter than you in areas you want to grow. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice. When a CEO has a gap in their knowledge, they don't waste time trying to figure everything out solo. They reach out to someone who has been there before. Take a page from their book, build relationships, ask questions, and never hesitate to learn from others. It's one of the fastest ways to level up your skills. 3. They're obsessed with self-education. One thing all CEOs have in common: they are constant learners. But unlike the average person, they're not just reading random self-help books or binging podcasts. Their learning is targeted and intentional. They dive deep into the areas that matter most to their business or career. Want to learn how to manage teams more effectively? CEOs read the latest research on leadership, not just motivational quotes. Need to understand new market trends? They devour industry reports and case studies. You don't have to read 100 books a year to be successful, but you do need to focus on learning what will actually move the needle in your life and work. Be intentional about what you consume. They reflect on their mistakes. One of the most critical ways CEOs learn is through reflection. Every failure, setback, and mistake becomes a learning opportunity. It's not about being perfect. It's about owning your mistakes and understanding how to avoid them in the future. Here's how they do it. After major decisions or events, they'll take the time to review what happened, what went right, what went wrong, how can they improve for next time. This constant loop of action, reflection, and adjustment is what allows CEOs to grow faster than the average person. So, next time you make a mistake, don't just brush it off or wallow in it. Analyze it, learn from it, and move forward. They embrace lifelong learning. Never get comfortable. CEOs know the game never ends. The world is constantly changing, and they have to stay ahead of the curve. That's why they embrace the idea of lifelong learning. They never get comfortable, never stop growing, and never assume they've made it. Whether it's learning new technologies, understanding evolving customer needs, or keeping up with global trends, they're always adapting. The lesson here? Complacency is the enemy. If you stop learning, you start falling behind. Ask yourself, what's the next big skill you need to master? What areas of your knowledge are starting to feel outdated? Commit to continuous learning, and you'll never be left behind. Learning like a CEO isn't about cramming information into your head. It's about action, reflection, and constant adaptation. It's about building a network of brilliant minds, embracing mistakes, and committing to growth, no matter how successful you get. Now, here's my challenge to you. Are you willing to learn at this level? Are you ready to stop treating learning as a passive task and start treating it as your biggest advantage? The world's top CEOs are, and if you want to play at their level, you need to start thinking and learning like them. So, what's your next move?